Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're just going to talk about some things that I've really been liking lately, and they vary all the way from hand soap to TV shows to skincare products, so let's get into it. The first item I'm actually holding in my hand and is holding some of the other items, so that is this little Trader Joe's canvas bag, the mini canvas bags that we recently had available in our Trader Joe's. I know they were available like last fall in different colors, but now they're in pastels, so I got the green one. This is actually the first time I've used it since I bought it like 10 days ago, so I don't know how much it's actually useful, but it does carry a surprisingly large amount of stuff, and it's cute, so that's just my first favorite. I want to talk about some TV shows I've been liking. There's one that I really like, which is the Star Wars show Andor. It's the second season, it's out now, and I haven't watched the last 3 episodes that just came out last night, so I'm really excited to watch those, but not excited that it's going to be over, because between this and, well, it just goes into Rogue One after this in the Star Wars timeline. Actually, there's a cartoon show animated series called Rebels between Andor and Rogue One, the movie. If you're a real Star Wars nerd, I looked that up actually. But Andor is like the backstory sort of to the Rogue One movie, with Cassian Andor as the character. So no spoilers, but it is really good. I think the writing is amazing, the directing, acting. So I've been really enjoying it, and a little bit of a Star Wars nerd, not a huge Star Wars nerd, but my whole family really enjoys that show. The other one I've been enjoying, I'm a little late to the party on this, is Severance. I'm not quite done with the second season, but it's just so weird. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because my husband watched it, and I was just like, I would just be walking by when he was watching it and it looked really weird. But I gave it a chance and I'm glad I did. It's quite engaging and still quite weird, but you know, keeps you engaged. And the other one I've been enjoying is one on PBS. Keep PBS. It's called Miss Austen, and it's about the sister to Jane Austen, Cassandra Austen. So it's kind of a little bit of a series about her life. I think it's only going to be 4 shows, and they've aired 2 so far. So that's on PBS on Sunday nights. Just check your local PBS station, and you can download the PBS app for free if you have a smart TV and watch that. I like that show because it's a little bit historical, it's that time period type show, but it has a little bit of, you know, the romance. It's just a good show. I just wanted to add a couple of podcasts to this list that I had forgotten to include. So a couple of podcasts I've really been enjoying lately too is the Lucky Scent podcast, and the guy's name that kind of leads the podcast, but I watch it on YouTube, so it's actually, you know, a video, is Steve Gontarski, I believe. And he's got like all the socials, you can follow him. But a lot of those podcasts are quite informative because they have perfumers that they interview and stuff like that. They talk about ingredients and perfumery. So it's kind of interesting to get a little bit deeper into it. And then another video, not podcast, that I found really interesting recently was one by Greta Beth. A couple by Greta Beth. One she did about how her style of eating changed and her taste in perfume changed dramatically, like within the day of when she started changing her eating. And then she also did a video about how you should let your perfume settle. And it's not like technically maceration, it's bottle shock. So you need to, like, if a perfume is shipped to you, especially from abroad, you should give it a couple weeks to rest and let all the molecules and ingredients inside mingle together properly. Anyway, she explains it a lot better in the video, but those are a couple of videos / podcasts that I've been enjoying lately. And the Andor show just keeps getting better, and I'm so sad that it's going to be over. Gonna have to just rewatch it again, I guess, in a few months when I've kind of forgotten a little bit more about it, but it's so good. It's one of the best shows I've seen lately on TV. Okay, let's talk about some fragrance. I recently got a discovery kit from this company, Precious Liquid, and I got masculine and feminine scents to check out and test. And here's just a little card. That's what they would look like if you got the full bottles. And here's my baggie of feminine scents. And the one I've been loving is called Turquoise Water. And then I also like another one called Oud Symphony. I love both of those, but I've just been wearing the heck out of my little 3 ml sample of Turquoise Water by Precious Liquid. And I think I'm gonna do a whole review of this discovery set because I feel like the house isn't talked about, at least anymore, very much. Maybe it used to be, but I feel like it needs some attention because they are beautiful fragrances. They just smell really natural and they don't bother me even to wear quite a bit of it. I can just tell that they're high quality, really nice quality, because when they warm up on your skin, it smells even better. So I've been loving this one called Turquoise Water, and that's surprising because I'm not a fresh aquatic fragrance lover usually. And this one has just got me in a chokehold right now. It's gorgeous. It's got a really beautiful dry down with some sandalwood, and it does have some like honeysuckle, I think, in the top note, which you would think, you know, well, that's weird for an aquatic fragrance, but I'd have to refresh my mind on the notes, but it's just beautiful, the scent of it. I have it on right now. The other one that I've been excited about because I just got, and you know how that is when you get a new fragrance, you get excited about it, is Poets of Berlin from Wilhelm Perfumery, and I got this in my Scentbird. So this is like a Neiman Marcus select Scentbird that they have on going on right now. So let's spray this. It's really nice. So this has blueberry, lemon, vanilla. I need my glasses to read the rest. Green wild orris and sandalwood. This is so good, and it's I feel like a good summer, spring sort of gourmand, but it's more of like an herbally gourmand. So just a really delicious yet bright and fresh scent with vanilla as the base and sandalwood as the base. Light airiness to it that you can wear this time of year. I really like it. So this is my new favorite thing that I got from Amazon. It's a toothpaste or tube squeezer. So it works with this little gear thing. So you put your little tube of whatever you want to squeeze the rest out of, and then you just start cranking it and cranking it. Get that out of the way of your hand. And when it stops, you've reached the point where the stuff is still there. You can use it for toothpaste, lotion, everything. And then let's unbox this jewelry case that I got to actually hold my perfume samples. Okay, I needed 2 hands to get that open, but here it is wrapped up in plastic. There's the latches, just like those old jewelry boxes we used to have when we were little girls. And then I think I'm going to take these out and put the samples in. I don't know, I saw somebody else had one. Let me see how it works. No, I think these are going to stay in. So I have my little samples here. Let me see how they work. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. So I'll put all my scent split ones here. Put all my scent skiff ones here. Other random ones. Yeah, this is going to be so much better because I've been just using these little container things. So I can't wait to have them, and then you'll have them like laid out, and if you have the titles, the names of them facing up, you can see what you have. So this is that jewelry box all full of my samples. I still have a few, more than a few, that don't fit in here, but that's okay. I am just happy that I can see the names of what I have more easily. Another thing I've been loving, per usual, I haven't ever stopped using these since I started in 2019, is my Color Street nails. Right now I have on a spring set from our spring collection called Poppy Picnic. It's not available on the website anymore, but it's a gorgeous little peach coral color. No glitter on there. And this one is called Renewal, and you can't tell, but it's sort of a metallic sheer pink. So this is really trending right now. This kind of, I don't want to say glazed donut, but like a little bit of a sheer with a little bit of a chrome finish. So that's like kind of a neutral nail with a little something added to it. And this one is called Renewal, and that is available on the site. It's under the foundation awareness sets, I believe. Still love wearing my Color Street nails. They keep my nails healthy. They make me able to keep my nails kind of long and healthy, and a little bit of a statement maker. A couple of skincare things that I've been loving. I tried this yesterday and today mixed with my foundation. It's Severance from Dr. Jart. So it's this like green base lotion for people with rosacea, or you know, people who run red like me. And I just put a little bit after I had moisturized, put SPF, everything. Put a little bit on the areas where I tend to be red, which is here on my chin and my forehead. And then I used the CC Cream Matte Foundation yesterday and today, and that really helped. I still have to powder that one after because it's kind of a shiny, even though it's matte, the CC Cream Matte. I still have to powder after I'm all done, but this really helps my skin stay even toned. So I do tend to, my foundation tends to wear off throughout the day. I tend to, you know, run a little warm. Maybe as it's getting hot outside, I'll start sweating, but this really helps keep my skin tone nice and even, not too patchy or red like I feel like it could be. And it's got good ingredients for your skin, so that's Severance. And the other thing I love using, I use this twice a week at least, trying to get into using it more, but the Alitura clay mask also has been in my rotation for, I want to say 7 years, maybe more. And I discovered it through a podcast I listened to. The creator was in a horrific accident. He was a model before that, and I think he still modeled afterwards. He was able to recover his skin and his face even though his jaw broke and all that. The creator really puts his heart into this brand, Alitura, and this is a clay mask with very natural, pure ingredients. It's a powder that you mix with liquid. I mix mine with apple cider vinegar, maybe a little bit of essential oils and water, and wear it on your face, let it dry. It draws out the impurities. So I'm going to show you how I mix up my Alitura clay mask to apply on my face. Take a little bit of this. We want to mix it into a glass container if possible, just not plastic or metal. I'm using a not metal spoon. Now I like to add a couple essential oils, so we're going to try a couple drops of lavender, and then I like to add about 5 drops of clary sage. We've got our apple cider vinegar. Just add until it makes a toothpaste consistency. So I might need a little more liquid. If you need to, you can add a few drops of water, that's fine. So this is looking good right here. This is probably a little thinner than what they recommend, but I do try to kind of stretch it because it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. So then I just apply this to my face and neck. Brings a lot of vibrance to your skin. Love this. Ingredients I'll read off the back of the package are 10% L-ascorbic acid, highest quality vitamin C on the market, pearl powder, ginseng, grass-fed colostrum, and 4 unique carefully sourced clays. So after I use this, my skin is a little bit red right after I'm done. It goes away within 45 minutes or half an hour. And then I noticed the next day after I use this, my skin looks really lot better than it did before. So ideally, I think I would use this like every other day, even though I don't have necessarily very oily skin. I have combination skin, but this just helps. I don't know, it just brings a really youthful radiance to your skin. And I put it all the way down my neck, a little bit onto my chest if I can, you know, if I have mixed up enough. But I love this. I will not stop buying this stuff. I kind of rely on it as one of my anti-aging treatments, though I don't know if it necessarily is. I just feel like it helps. So I really like this. A couple of Bath & Body Works hand soaps that I recently got that I really have been enjoying, especially this one I keep at my sink in my bathroom. It's called Vacation Villa. And the notes are rich sandalwood, crisp linen, and sea breeze. And this really does smell like you're at a luxury resort or villa, more like a private villa. And yeah, it's got that nice sandalwood touch with sea breeze and crisp linen, but it's more focused, I would say, on the sandalwood and the sea breeze, and it's very, very nice smelling. It smells luxurious. The other one is Sunwashed Santal, and the notes here are Italian bergamot, white, violet, and amberwood. So I think I like the violet in this, and I always like amberwood. Bergamot's nice too, so I like all the notes in this. One is Sunwashed Santal. That concludes my little roundup of things that I've been enjoying lately, things that I like, especially that precious liquid fragrance. The last 2 days I've just been bathing myself in it. I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope this provided some use for you or entertainment for you in some way. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. All right, bye.